Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Honorable and communities of ECOSAP 2022, which is run by Universitas 11 Maret Surakarta Central of Java and all participants. In this opportunity, I will present to you our research entitled Assessing the Mediating Effect of the Role of Public Manager between Service Quality and Public Satisfaction of various ethnicities in local government in Sumatra, Indonesia. Member of this research by me, Boni Saputra as presenter, and Desmond Lanin, Samsir, Lince Magriasi, and then Adil Mubarak. Background of the study. Number one, every government agency is required to be able to provide excellent service to the community. Demand for change are often direct and government official regarding the quality of public service. The low quality of service provided by the operator creates a bad image in the community and makes people dissatisfied with the service required from the government. Customer satisfaction is the primary measure of service quality. The low level of public satisfaction with the performance of the state apparatus in providing public service occurs in almost all government agencies. Literature review. Number one, service quality, Kotler and Keller. Number two, public manager rule, Dasman. Public certification, Kotler and Keller. Will the conceptual framework offered in the study is shown in the following figure. Will the research hypothesis? Hypothesis number one, there is an influence of service quality on the role of public manager. Hypothesis two, there is an influence of the role of public manager of public satisfaction. And hypothesis two, there is influence of service quality on people satisfaction. And hypothesis four, there is influence of service quality on public satisfaction to the role. Method research. This type of research is qualitative associative. Research object for ethnic groups in Sumatra, and it is include Aceh, Sakai, Mentawai, Kerinci, Akit, Simalungun, Batak, and Toba Batak. The population in this study are people who have recovered public service in the field of tourism. The sample was determined using the cross-random sampling and coefficient sampling technique, and a sample of 100 for 1919. Respondent was abstained. Data collective technique, observation, survey, short questionnaire, documentation study, primary and secondary. Data analysis, descriptive analysis, and statistical analysis of structural equation modeling, which moment of structural analysis Sobel test was also used to determine the effect of the mediating variable. The result, the estimate value, the influence of public service quality on the public manager role work is positive at 0.88. This means that the better the service quality implemented, the public manager role will also increase by 0.88%. The key R value greater than 1.96 and p-value below 0.05. It means that the influence of service quality on the public manager role is significant. Number two, the estimate value of the influence of the public manager role on public certification is positive at 0.48. That means that the leadership implement the better the public manager role, the public certification will also increase by 0.48 or 48.0%. The KR value greater than 1.96 and p-value below 0.05. It means that the influence of the public manager role on public certification is significant. The estimate value of the service quality on public certification is a positive value. And number three, the estimate influence of service quality on public certification is a positive value of 0.35. This means that better the implementation of service quality, the mere public certification will also increase by 0.35 or 35.4%. The TR value greater than 1.96 and P value below 0.05. It means that influence of service quality on public certification is significant. And then number four, the PET coefficient value of the indirect influence of service quality on public certification plotted the role of manager in positive 0.39. This means the better the quality of service applied, the more public certification will also increase, so that the role of public manager will increase by 0.39 or 39.1%. Based on the result of the Sobel test using the online Sobel calculator, the statistical value of the Sobel test was value greater than 1.96 and p-value below 0.05. Service quality on public certification took the significant role of public manager. Discussion: influence of service quality on public manager role. In organization, the role of manager is very necessary. According to Atlas, manager has two basic role skills. A manager must be able to solve problem and be able to predict events that will occur when action is taken. Research that states the service quality is related to the role of manager below the result of one of the studies conducted. Number two, influence of public manager role on public certification. Said that the external role of manager as a symbol, the intermediary, spokesman, businessman, and negotiator. The study showed the manager worked to carry the external role while work positive contribute to public certification. Research conducted by also support the result of the study where the role of the manager significant influence public certification and the form. The relationship that occurs is positive. This finding strengthens professor research such as the findings. Number three, influence of service quality on public certification. Customers have expansion about how product or service function. This expansion are quality standard that will be conversed with customer actually function or product quality. Public certification will the case where people assume that the government and lawyer meet their needs and carry out a responsibility. Based on the result of the research, the discussion above, if it is associated with the theory used to analyze the problem in the file, then the opinion of the research. The theory is true and has been proven in a study so that I can be conducted according to the research, but theory is still equally actual and relevant. So that in this research does not produce new theories or cancel existing theories, but can strengthen the theory used by research. Conclusion and recommendation. In short, in can be cited the influence of service quality and the role of public manager on public certification and neither directly on the intervention variable, the role of public manager has a significant effect, and the influence of each party in positive, in better, and quality of service and the role of public manager are applied in government agencies. The more public certification increases, the magnitude of the contribution of influence of service quality on the public manager role. It's 8.8%. The public manager role to public certification is 48.4%, and service quality in 35.4%, and the same time the direct effect of service quality on public certification so the of manager is 39.1%. The most dominant loading factor of the indicator of each variable is for the quality is service according to responsibility studied. The most one reliability for the role of public manager according to respondent. The most there is role of external manager. In contrast, for public certification according to respondent who are studied what the one most is performance. The study has theoretical and practical implication, namely the proposed model to be used as a new model for public service to increase public certification with local government agencies in Indonesia. That's it was. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.